Gambling is the 20th major sin in Islam. But cleaning a machine gun of a terrorist which kills other human beings, it is prohibited. On the other hand, even though he may be a Muslim or non-Muslim, I cannot. On the other hand, if I go to another house and he turns out to be an army officer and he tells me to clean his gun, I will clean his gun because he is an army officer. He is taking care of the country. So cleaning the gun of an army officer is permitted because he is not doing anything haram. But cleaning a gun or a machine gun or a rifle of a terrorist is wrong. So you should understand that helping one another is good, but see to it that it should not go against the teachings of the Quran. Coming to your main question. That famous Dai and a speaker of Malaysia, Ustaz Azhar Idrus, when a person asked him this question a few days back, that can Muslims clean the temples of the Hindu, because there was an article that came that some Muslim students from the IIUM, Islamic International University, they cleaned the temple, and he said this is not permitted in Islam, and there were big backs. There was many people who criticized Ustaz Azhar Idrus, and they disagreed with him. So what is my opinion? I have met Ustaz Azhar Idrus, and Alhamdulillah, according to me, he is a knowledgeable person. He is a very famous Dai, and his reply to this question, that can Muslim clean the places of house of worship in which shirk is done, is it allowed or not, is correct. I would like to ask the Muslim that is shirk permitted in Islam? And the answer is no. Is idol worship allowed in Islam? And the answer is no. It is the number one sin in Islam. So can you help in cleaning the place where idol worship is done? And the answer is no. So anyone who knows the basic rule of Sharia, and Ustaz Azhar, mashallah, he is a knowledgeable person, he has knowledge of the Sharia, but the other Muslims may not be aware of the ruling of the Sharia. So but natural, what Ustaz Azhar Idrus said, I completely agree with him. Maybe in the newspaper they might have only told this one sentence and may not have given the logical reasoning, like I have given the reasoning, logical reasoning. Even he may have given. Maybe the newspapers attacked him and they did not give his full answer. So we can help Hindus and Muslims in good work. Give them charity, give them money for education, give them money for treatment, give them money to buy furniture, no problem. We should help. But the question is, can you help in cleaning of a Hindu temple where idol worship is done? And the answer is no. That doesn't mean that I am enemies of the Hindus, not at all. It is my belief. I believe, and it's a major sin in Islam. And every Muslim believes. If any Muslim who has the basic knowledge of Sharia, he knows that idol worship is haram. So based on this verse of the Quran, can I help other people in doing idol worship? And the answer is no. He is doing it fine. I can tell him not to do. If he continues, I will not fight with him. But I cannot help him. So his answer was like, for example, if I slaughter a goat during Eid al-Adha, and during Eid al-Adha, and my neighbor is a Hindu, he's a Hindu who's a pure vegetarian, because Hindus are of two types, some are non-veg, some are vegetarian. Now this neighbor of mine, he is a pure vegetarian Hindu, and if I slaughter a goat during Eid al-Adha, I will not expect him to help me clean the blood of that goat. Oh, he's a person who believes that eating non-veg is haram. I respect his view. I will not tell him, why don't you come and help your neighbor, come and help me clean the goat, and I want to, then I slaughter the goat and I hang the goat and I tell him, help me to clean and take out the skin of the goat. He cannot do it, he will puke. Because he believes eating non-veg is haram. According to his religion, he has a right. It will be illogical for me to tell that Hindu neighbor who's a vegetarian that in Eid al-Adha help me to clean the goat, or after I slaughter the goat, I'll ask him to come and help me clean the blood. It will be nonsense. And I should not feel bad. Similarly, I don't expect a Hindu who is a vegetarian to come and wish me happy Eid ul Adha. If he believes